We know you're trying to open the gates of hell, but we won't back down. So yes, we'll stand our ground. We won't be pushed around. We must keep you from putting our kids in the ground, so we can't stand down. No, we won't back down. We won't back down, baby. There ain't no easy way out. We can't stand down, brother. So we'll stand our ground. And no, we won't back down. 'Cause we know what's right. And we got plenty of fight. And if you think you're gonna keep pushing us around, well, you'll lose that crown. 'Cause we won't back down. We won't back down, baby. There ain't no easy way out. We can't back down, brother. We've gotta stand our ground. And no, we won't back down. You know, it's pretty clear that these lunatics think they have the right to strip us of our rights of self-defense. And if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do? We won't back down, baby. There ain't no easy way out. We can't back down, brother. No, we won't back down. Back down, baby. There ain't no easy way out. We can't back down, brother. We've gotta stand our ground. So we won't back down. No, we won't back down. Virginians, you won't fight this fight alone.
Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's switched over. Hello, everybody. Let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I see some of the usuals here. We've got some exciting news tonight, and I'm just waiting for Philip to pop on here. So he was having a little trouble getting his browser going tonight. But we really have some exciting news about the lawsuit that VCDL and GOA, GOF, Gun Owners Foundation, Tennessee Firearms Association, and the state of Texas has filed against the ATF, challenging their rule redefining who is engaged in the business of selling a firearm. So this decision just was handed down today. I just got word about an hour ago, maybe hour and a half ago, and Philip was trying to get his browser to open up, and I don't see him yet. So let me see if I can find him somewhere. Let me go back to here. Nope, he's not there either. Okay, well, I guess I will just break the news myself since I've got you all here. VCDL, Gun Owners of America, and Tennessee Firearms Association members and residents of the state of Texas are now covered under a preliminary injunction against the new definition of who is a firearms dealer and required to get an FFL to sell a gun, even just one gun. Um, this temporary injunction was just issued today, and yes, Michael, I'm on. So, so the injunction was just issued today. It does cover members of GOA, VCDL, and Tennessee Firearms Association. It is not. Ha! Here's Philip. Yay!
Hey, yeah.
It, it is not a
Okay.
nationwide injunction. And Philip, I'll let you fill everybody in on the details. I did break the news,
Okay.
um,
All right.
but you can go ahead and give them the rest of it.
Okay. Well, so I have no idea what you said other than you broke the news. So I may kind of duplicate some of what she said, but basically, we filed suit with Gun Owners of America, the state of Texas, and Tennessee Firearms Association, and I believe we were the only three gun organizations to file suit on this. Can't explain that, but that's what I've been told. But the case was fast tracked in Texas, and today the ruling came out, and the judge granted what's called a temporary restraining order. So it's telling BATF if a person is a member of VCDL, if they're a member of Gun Owners of America, Tennessee Firearms Association, or if they live in Texas, you cannot enforce this new rule on them starting on Monday. Now, this is in effect till June 2nd. That that basically means that I think they're going to be hearing the case to make a permanent order on by June 2nd. And what it also means is very important is that the judge has said that we stand an extremely good chance of winning when it actually is heard fully in court. So they don't give a temporary restraining order if they think you're going to lose. They give it to you if they're really sure you're going to win. Then they go ahead and override the government's interest and do the restraining order. So if you live in Virginia, but you're not a member of GOA or VCDL, this does not cover you. So effective tomorrow, you could effectively be, charged with being in the business by the ATF if you sell as much as one gun and they don't like it. So if you're a VCDL member, you're good. I didn't see anything in there that implied that you couldn't join VCDL now and be covered under this. It just said VCDL members. It didn't say like members as of this date. It didn't say that. And I think that would make sense that our membership, whether it grows or shrinks, the kind of people that are members of an organization like this are exactly the kind of people that would be affected by this rule. Uh, so that's where we stand. This was a big win, huge win, because that rule is so dangerous, unbelievably dangerous.
And I just want to say here, Philip, too, I want to thank all of the people who have joined VCDL, GOA, Tennessee Firearms Association, because it's your membership dollars and your contributions that make it possible for us to file these lawsuits on your behalf. These lawsuits cost tens of thousands of dollars, and it's something that's just so important for us to do. An individual couldn't afford to fight all of this stuff. So, joining organizations that fight for your rights, like VCDL, GOA, Tennessee Firearms Association, that's how we get this stuff done. And that's how we keep our rights and restore the rights that have been stolen from us.
And the advantage of being a member is if an organization like ours has a win like this in court, then you can be covered where you wouldn't be covered if you weren't a member. Now, that's how these rulings tend to come down. It's not that we phrase it some way so that happens. That's just the way the courts do this kind of thing. And we were allowed to have standing in this case because, again, they looked at the type of members that we have based upon information that we provided to the courts. and said, "Yeah, these are exactly the kind of people that are effectively covered. Any of them could have sued on their own, but because they're part of an organization, um, that's sufficient." And so this was really good. I was in the middle of cleaning guns, and the phone rang, and today's was my range day. But yeah, it was great to hear that. I mean, I was just so hoping that we wouldn't be affected by this come Monday. There was a gun show in Richmond, and a couple that are members there. They have a curio and relics license, and even they were kind of concerned about selling guns into that. And I told them, I said, watch this weekend, watch
Hmm.
for VA alerts. I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but if it happens, it's probably going to break this weekend. And sure enough, it broke today.
Absolutely. Yeah. And this is an emergency restraining order, if I'm not mistaken, because the rule goes into effect tomorrow. So VCDL and GOA and Tennessee Firearms Association and the state of Texas asked for this emergency ruling because tomorrow normal people doing normal things, selling normal property that they own in a normal way, not breaking any other laws, could all of a sudden find themselves in jail for 10 years and fined $100,000 for just selling a piece of plastic or steel. So
And I'm not so sure that they might not try to make it retroactive,
yeah,
go back in
there's
the past a little bit and say, oh, well, a few months ago you did this. So,
yeah,
um,
there's nothing in the rule that says that they can't do that,
yeah,
you know?
we like to think they can't do ex post facto things, but again, sometimes they can't, but you have to go to court. You sometimes the just being put in the system is the punishment, even if you ultimately win. By the time
Mhm.
you spend money and time and sleepless nights and uh, just stress flowing out of your ears, that sometimes can be the punishment. We just
Right,
don't want that.
and hopefully you don't get served a search warrant at 6 o'clock in the morning and, have something bad happen to you because you answered the door with somebody beating on your door in the dark, and you answer the door in your gun, and all of a sudden you are no more.
You're
So
far better not to answer the door. Yell through the door. Don't open
uh-huh,
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the police can talk to you through the door if that's who's out there. If it's not
Mhm.
who's out there, then you're better off not opening the door, and
Mhm.
the police can wait. If they've got a search warrant, they're going to let you know that that's a different animal. But
Mhm.
if they're just knocking on the door, you can talk to them through the door. That's just fine. Or if you got a ring
Mhm.
device, you can speak to them through the intercom.
Right.
That might be safest in the middle of the night, unless you're absolutely planning on not opening the door with a gun. But even then, I would be very cautious on that middle of the night kind of stuff.
Yes. Anyway, this is excellent news for VCDL members and GOA members. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a member of both. And the members of the Tennessee Firearms Association, we're really glad that we could have this emergency temporary restraining order in place before the rule took effect tomorrow. So,
My hope is that in the 2 weeks that they're going to be actually be hearing this case formally and so forth, that maybe the judge will strike it down nationwide. He can do that. I don't know if that's what he'll do. I mean, we could lose the case. I think that's highly unlikely. But it's possible it would continue to be just VCDL, GOA, and Tennessee Firearms, but they could make it nationwide and strike it down for everybody. But that would be a couple weeks out. So we'll see. We certainly hope that's the result of this, that the whole thing goes down for the whole nation. It really needs to do that. And there's a good chance. And keep in mind, this is the Fifth Circuit, which is Texas. So from here, if government appeals this, it's going to go to the full Fifth Circuit, the Court of Appeals, as opposed to a judge in the Fifth Circuit. And the odds of it being struck down, of our suit being struck down, and letting the BATF go forward with what they're doing, I think is very unlikely. I think the Fifth Circuit is going to support this judge that said that this rule is invalid. So we'll see. That's all coming up. Stay tuned. But for now, if you're a member of these organizations, you can breathe a sigh of relief, and the fight goes on. We've got other irons and other fires. We're still working on soon, anytime now, we should be hearing about our lawsuit on universal background checks here in Virginia. We're trying to get that struck down. We should be hearing about that hopefully anytime. That was put in front of a court. We pled our case back in February, I think it was. So fingers crossed, anytime now we should be hearing on that. So let's spread the word. Make sure people know out there on social media that if you're VCDL GOA member, you're safe for now.
Yeah, share the video. VA alert just went out about it, so you can forward that. Just remember to strip the unsubscribe from the bottom. Because A, you don't want somebody to unsubscribe you, that's what it'll do. And B, if you do forward it to somebody and they report it as spam and it has that unsubscribe coding at the bottom, it'll block us from sending you emails in the future. So anytime you forward one of the VA alerts, go down to the very bottom and just take out that unsubscribe link before you send it on to other people.
Yeah, see
So,
Tom Jefferson saying that Biden's ATF will fight it guaranteed. Fine, okay, good. Let's do it.
yep,
Let's go to the full Fifth Circuit and see
yep,
what happens there. That
bring
will
it on.
definitely take it down nationwide. I'm pretty sure if they appeal it up there. So
Yep,
game on, game on. So thank you. I
yep.
appreciate everybody coming out. Like I say, spread the video and watch your VA alerts for updates on this. We're good till June 2nd, and hopefully by then we'll maybe know something nationwide.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for all your comments, and like we said, share this link with people and let them know that if they're a member of GOA, VCDL, or Tennessee Firearms Association, they are safe for now. Marked safe from the ATF today. So
Safe from
um,
your own government, for crying out
yes.
loud.
Well,
Um,
not
eh,
the whole government, but at least the
no,
ATF
yeah,
for today.
at least the ATF for today. And
Yep.
thanks. I see some of our Connecticut Citizens Defense League members were coming on for support. So thank you
Yep.
guys for
And
showing
we
up.
had
Hopefully,
people from Arizona too, I saw earlier.
yep.
But anyway, that's all for tonight, folks. We won't keep you any longer, but y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, shoot straight, and tell your friends the good news.
And I'll
Have a good
finish
night.
cleaning my guns now. Good night.
Yep. Good night.